And it's already started. Dang, these
Awesome.
broadcasts are already going so fast. How you doing, guys? It is episode 20. Yay, 20. We did 20 of Nerd Roll Call. I am your host, Mark Flores, and I'm looking for Princeton, and he's not responding back, but hopefully he'll come in while we're doing the episode. But with me is Doug. Doug, how you doing today?
Good guys. Happy New Year, technical New Year Eve.
Pre-New Year. Yeah. So the plan was it almost happened. ChrisP was about to come back, but he thought we were gonna actually record tomorrow, like on New Year's Day. But no, I mean it didn't work out. So hopefully we can get him back on the next episode. Because it's been a good while since ChrisP came to the
Mm,
last episode. I don't know, I forgot which episode he was the last one he did, but yeah. Yeah, and then try to figure out what's Princeton doing. But yeah, hopefully he can come in while we're doing this. But Doug, what's new? Anything new this past week?
Um, let's see. Not too much going on. I mean, it's basically just the holidays, Christmas and stuff. Picked up picked up just new stuff for my drum set. Picked up like some new in-ear monitors so I could hear stuff better.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then just trying to study for that CSET exam so I can become a teacher. But
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, still got some work to do there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, that's cool.
Yeah,
Anything in terms of the gaming or like comics or movies?
gaming. Well, my sister did give me that 3DS XL, like
That's
I was
right.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying it. Like, I also got I got that Zelda game, the Link to the Past, or no, Link Between Two Worlds.
HD remix
Yeah,
or no?
no,
It's the new one, right?
the new
New.
one. Yeah, the new one
Okay.
for 3DS. That's been
Okay.
pretty fun. It's been pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what you've been playing.
Yeah, that and like Pokemon. I'm still trying to get some more friend codes for that, but yeah,
Okay.
Pokemon and Zelda are my main 3DS gaming staples.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see. Watched any kind of movies this past week?
I did. I watched actually a few. I watched Frozen. I watched Anchorman 2.
Oh, Anchorman 2.
Dude,
That's
it's
such a
so
good
funny. You
one.
have to watch it.
I want to watch it.
It is so funny.
Would
It's random. I will say that, but it's so funny.
I'm coming to expect that with Anchorman, but would you say, comparing from the first one, would you say it's better than the first one?
Um, I'd say it's a lot more random. Like story wise is all right, but
Mhm.
like in terms of laughs, I did laugh at this a little bit more just because of all the craziness that happened
Yeah,
in
so
the first one.
you're basically expecting it to expecting the randomness, and you're waiting for the jokes to come in rather than not knowing what
Yeah,
exactly was going to come in.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. I will
So you
say
start.
that they
Okay.
do have the oh nice. They do have a classic fight team though, so look forward to that. Watch that. It's
Oh,
amazing.
there's a new news gang fight.
Yep,
Oh, nice.
it's
That's
amazing, bro.
awesome.
You'll love it.
Okay, okay. I was hoping there would be another one.
Mhm.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's see. Let's see. For me, the usual stuff in terms of gaming. Some more Tiny Death Star. I'm on like what floor? I think floor 25, 27 right
Oh,
now.
nice. You'll catch up to
Yeah.
me in about 18 levels.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it's coming along. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I've been in this this process of I'm building the money fast as possible, and like maybe the next day I check in, I have enough for the next level. So yeah, so I'm maxing out the selling the whatever stuff you need to get the money for your
Hmm.
next level or elevator or whatever.
Yeah.
And then let's see what else. More Adventure Town. That's what I'm really getting into still.
Nice.
Um, you have yet to pop up in my game because the last person that came in was a girl. I
Okay.
can I can gender swap, but I was like, yeah, no, I'll wait for a guy to
Yeah.
come in because I think I did that with a couple of people. I gender swapped some people, but
Nice.
yeah. So I have a bow and arrow waiting for you, like all green, everything. So you're pretty much ready to go as soon as I hit level 15 in the
Awesome.
game. So
Advent. It's called Advent. Adventure Town, is it on the? It's on the phone.
Yeah, Adventure Town. It should be
Okay.
on iOS. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a look for it.
Yeah, and then
Hopefully I have enough room.
let's see.
Let's see.
What else am I playing? More Avengers Alliance. That's coming along. More, and then I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I've been playing a casual role-playing game called Hello Hero.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's casual, it's auto attack, but you do, prompt your like special attacks and stuff. Uh, it's pretty fun. There is a story, and it's kind of it's your characters like humanoid characters, but it's also
Yeah.
like it gets a little bit Pokemon-y at the same time.
Okay.
So like every level you pass, whatever the boss or the monsters that are there, you can
Mhm.
recruit them for your own team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them. So you can mix and match your team as much as you can, and then there's PvP. There's I think Coliseum uh, like like PvP like arenas, like
Mhm.
like first place out of everybody playing the game, and then there's like dungeons and like raids. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff for just for being called a casual RPG.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then let's see what else. Is there anything else I'm playing? I did download a bunch of games just to get ready for more videos of like intro to games or playthroughs.
Mhm.
Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Real Steel is starting to slow down, even though like they add more energy core. Like
Mhm.
every time you fight, it's like one energy. So it was 5. Now it's up to 10. So you can fight more. But
Ah.
it's kind of slowing down now. But let's see what else. Movies. Let's see. Any movies that I watched recently? I just watched one yesterday with Justin and Rona.
Nice.
Um, Grudge Match. I watched Grudge Match with Justin and Rona.
Okay. How was that?
So yeah, it was. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, okay, it might be okay, because it's kind of like the story was like two boxers.
Mhm.
They had like they went at it like a couple times, and then like yeah, you see them get older, and
Mhm.
they're gonna go at it again. It's like, oh, okay, it's old people boxing basically.
Mhm.
But I saw it more as I watched the movie. It's funny, because it has Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's
Yeah.
really funny, and then Robert De Niro. He has good comedic timing, and then
Mhm.
Sylvester Stallone played it straight pretty much. And I forgot there was a somebody else in that movie.
Mhm.
I'm not remembering the name, but he's the coach. But he was funny too. Him and Kevin Hart
Mhm.
had like they went back and forth with the with the lines
Yeah.
and stuff. But overall, I liked the movie. It was good. I wasn't I had low expectations basically, but
Okay.
it surpassed them. It surprised me. So it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I basically related to the latest Rocky movie, Rocky Balboa. So it's kind of like Rocky
Mhm.
Balboa 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Rocky Balboa, he's older, he's gonna
Mhm.
fight a younger guy type of in that
Yeah.
movie. But it's basically part 2 of that.
Yeah.
But it's not the same thing, but it's kind of the same thing at the same
Mhm.
time. But yeah, let's see. Is there any other? Um, I think that is it as far as I remember.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. So
Nice.
yeah, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much us. And then yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started with topics and news and all that stuff that we usually do.
Awesome.
So the first thing up, video games, Nintendo Direct. I think it happened like what a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. So December Nintendo Direct, it showed a lot of good things actually with that
Mhm.
one. So we're just basically gonna talk about like what highlighted for us. We're not going to go through every single thing, but anything that we
Mhm.
can remember. But we're going to go through some of the things that was talked about.
Yeah.
So I think what was the first thing they mentioned was what was the first thing they mentioned? Uh, Now I'm drawing a blank. I remembered it before this, but I'm drawing a blank now. I
Mhm.
think one thing I remember was I think it was like a reveal for Smash Brothers was Rosalina.
Rosalina. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rosalina.
as
Mhm.
the next like revealed character.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know where is she from?
She's from Super Mario Galaxy.
Galaxy. Okay, so she's
Mhm.
basically the princess of that game.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So, except I think like in that one, I don't think he really Mario didn't really have her as a love interest, but she was like his like main like helper, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because he was still trying to get Peach back for something. I can't remember what it was.
Peach always getting kidnapped.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, Rosalina was revealed, and she has a helper, that little baby star.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think they call it Lunas. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they basically that was one thing that
What?
was in the Nintendo Direct. But yeah, Rosalina was revealed in Smash Brothers. Um, what
Adventure Time
else?
cannot be downloaded, or Adventure cannot be downloaded this time. What?
Oh, really? What happened?
I don't know. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's weird that my phone says it cannot be downloaded, but then my if I'm playing, it's starting to load.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah.
Let's see. What else was revealed in? I'm trying to remember what was the first thing. Uh, oh, it was basically the Link Hyrule Warriors. That's the working
Oh
title,
yeah, the
basically.
Dynasty Warriors.
So yeah, so it's based. So from that, and they're being done by who does Dynasty Warriors? Is it
Is it Namco? I
Tecmo
feel,
Koei?
okay, might be. I can't remember. I feel like it's Namco, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so yeah, so Zelda is basically having their own Dynasty Warriors type of game. So you saw in the small trailer that they had was Link hacking and slashing with the Master Sword.
Hmm.
You saw him. He had a wand, so he's doing spells.
Yeah,
Uh, he was throwing a bunch of bombs. He was throwing like a lot of them at the same
yeah.
time. So you're definitely gonna see the staple like Link attack
Arsenal. Yeah,
arsenal basically. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was doing bow and arrow too.
yep.
So yeah, the staple stuff, and then it didn't show any other characters, but if it's gonna be like a Dynasty Warriors type of game, you probably have like maybe Zelda
Yeah,
as a character, and then I saw some like I read or I was listening to some podcasts. They were saying maybe you could have Ganon at the same time if it's the cool looking Ganon, not the pig like
yeah.
Ganon.
Not the big Yannin.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was another game. That was a nice surprise actually because um you know
Yeah.
Zeldas are usually like adventure
Hmm.
action role playing type of game.
Yeah.
So it's not so much of like mine like hack and slash beat 'em up type of game.
Yeah. I
But
mean, Twilight did have a little bit of hack and slash, but it was more like strategic.
okay.
Yeah. Or like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Skyward Sword was a little more strategic. It was kind of
Skyward
cool.
Sword. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, it's a nice change of with what they're doing. And let's see what else were they there was Kirby Triple Deluxe, which
Wow.
looks like a pretty nice, cool like game. It's
Yeah.
Kirby games tend to be fun, and then like
Hmm.
they had like their other mini games with Kirby has a rival, or
Really?
like a
Meta Knight?
boss,
Oh.
not Meta Knight. What's the other one? One that kind of looks like a penguin or
Oh,
something.
Deity?
Didi, yeah, he
Yeah,
has
King
like his
Deity.
own. He has his own version, like section of the game. I think it's like rhythm. I think it's like basically a rhythm game.
Nice.
Within the same game. But yeah. Let's see. Was there okay? So Doug, was there anything in terms of the Nintendo Direct that stood out to you? I remember Mario Kart. They talked more about Mario Kart at the same time. But yeah.
I don't remember what they said about Nintendo Direct. Like, what was it?
They were basically revealing what they're gonna do in terms of the games and what they had planned for 2014.
Oh, okay. I didn't get to read any of it. I don't know what it was, but
Okay.
3DS. Okay. So it's basically a news feed, or what is Nintendo Direct?
Sorry. A Nintendo Direct is basically a video of what they're going to do in terms of either what they're going to do pretty soon or coming into the new year. So they
Okay.
basically do these like every month, I think.
Oh.
So that's what it was. So you didn't get to see the Nintendo Direct video?
No.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's basically a highlight was it was those things. It was Mario Kart of course because that's what everybody's waiting for.
Hmm.
Um, Hyrule Warriors. Let's see, Kirby Deluxe. Oh yeah, there was one thing for Pokemon. There was a
Oh yeah, the Pokemon Bank.
Yeah.
they originally slated the release date like for 3 days ago, but then it didn't
Mhm.
come out because like I don't know what Nintendo did,
Mhm.
but apparently we don't get it till like later on in January, so I don't know what their plan is with that now
Okay.
because we need a way to get like our older Pokemon to like our like X and Y now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're okay. So yeah, they had two things about Pokemon. It was the bank, and there was something else. It was like an organizer, not an organizer. Switcher,
Transporter?
transporter. I think that's what it
Yeah.
was. From
Yeah.
to get all the Pokemon from the older games into your new
Yeah.
game. Yeah. Um. So yeah, that's pretty much it about Nintendo Direct. I mean,
Mm.
so okay, Doug. Nintendo had basically this bad year. Um. What do you think about 2014 with them? Do you think things are gonna pick up with all these releases
Mm.
and like reveals that they're doing?
I think it can. But I guess maybe because of their exclusive games. I know like Smash Brothers is gonna be a big one for them.
Mhm.
I know they're releasing for 3DS too. I think a lot of people actually been waiting for a portable Smash Brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that's probably also gonna boost I think like Nintendo's strength at the moment like it isn't in the Wii U. To be honest with you, I don't really think the Wii U I understand that it's supposed to be their flagship console and everything, but compared to obviously we have those compared to like having like a PS4 and an Xbox One, it can't really compete. To me, I don't feel like I can compete
Yeah.
with that. But like
Okay.
with its handhelds, that's I feel where the money is at. Like
Yeah, that's
Poke-
their strength right
that is
now.
that is restrained. Like if like the only other game I wouldn't. I mean, granted they may have a like hard time competing with like phones and like those kind of games, but
Hmm.
if I were to turn to a portable, if I didn't have my phone, if I were to turn to a portable gaming device, I'd go straight for my 3DS. It's like that's like my
Yeah.
go-to like portable console. Like if I go on a road trip, like I can't use my phone forever, so I'm taking my 3DS with me.
Yeah, so like the 3DS is basically the next step in terms of mobile gaming.
Mm,
So like mobile like the phones, it can get you to a certain point, but you want more of that console like experience, you're gonna probably go
yeah.
towards the 3DS.
Mm,
Um, I think yeah, you're right. It's more on the handhelds, but I think coming for this year, since 2013 was pretty much a not so great year for them,
yeah.
um, with all these releases and like reveals that they're doing, they're gonna have a much stronger presence in 2014. You know, with like
Yeah.
Bayonetta 2 being exclusive for the Wii. Uh,
Nice.
and people love Platinum games, I think. Yeah, because they
Yeah.
tend to do good games. Let's see what else. A Wonderful 101, another Platinum game, which is really good, I hear.
Mm,
Let's see. Yeah, you know, you got your Super Mario's, you have your flagship stuff, Zelda, you have Mario Kart coming, I think, this year too. Um, there was something about Sonic. I'm not too sure. I think they just mentioned that they're doing something with Sonic, but
oh really?
nothing
Oh,
revealed yet.
I know
Yeah.
they're bringing back in Smash Brothers, but I'm not sure that was a given or whether that was.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're gonna do something with Sonic. I think one thing they revealed though is they put a Mario. I think because for the Lost World game, their
Yeah.
most recent game, they put a Mario level in their game. So
Huh.
you're basically gonna see Mario stuff in the game in the Sonic game,
Yeah.
but they're doing it through like DLC.
Oh,
So
fascinating.
yeah. What else is there? I know there's more stuff, but I'm forgetting right away. I'm going blank, but yeah. Um, I would say, like I said before, Nintendo's gonna have a stronger year for 2014.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of getting it like an itch to buy a Nintendo console,
Ooh.
which has been rare, not rare, but like yeah, it's been rare because I haven't been wanting Nintendo console since like the N64.
Yeah.
You know,
Or,
so yeah, go ahead.
or like even like when the Wii first came out, I remember that was actually a really big hit.
Yeah, it
Like,
was a really big hit with everybody, but like
yeah.
after a certain
Amount of
like
time.
level of time, it became like dust or like a bookend or
Yeah, pretty
like a lower
much.
stop. You
I
know?
rarely use mine nowadays,
Yeah.
which is
So
sad. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Hopefully, maybe in the near future, I'll get a Wii U, but then again, there's also that copyright thing with YouTube. Nintendo is being like very against like playthrough. So
Oh,
so if you are gonna see like Nintendo games on like YouTube, like in terms of a playthrough,
yeah.
more than likely that it's gonna be like it's gonna be flagged and it's gonna be
Wow.
like put down at the same time.
That sucks.
Yeah. So Nintendo's not very friendly in terms of like the playthrough videos you come to know with like in YouTube. So
Why
yeah,
must they continue to disappoint us?
I know, right? Okay, so that's pretty much it with Nintendo. So we're going on, moving on to movies. So I'm pretty sure like people know about this now. If you're like into comics and also comic movies.
Hmm.
So it's been confirmed that Paul Rudd is going to be Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, woo!
Yeah. So yeah, we did talk about this a little bit on previous episodes. And then we mentioned who would he best play, and then I kind of forgot where we went with that. But okay, so we'll go back to it a little bit. Doug, there's three Ant-Man characters.
Hmm.
Who do you think? I know you know two of them. Who do you think he would best play as in terms of the Ant-Man persona, and which character? Yeah, which character would he be best portrayed?
I, well, for me, I think Paul Rudd would be really good as Scott Lang.
Okay, and why is that? Like in terms of the story, why would?
'Cause, like he doesn't seem like the brain, like it's like I know he's eccentric and quirky. Like I like him. He's one of my favorite actors. But like I don't see him as like the brainy like academic type because that's kind of what Hank was all about. He was like obviously very smart, and but he was also kind of like really like show offy and like kind of braggish about it.
Okay.
And like I don't think Paul Rudd's like that much of a jerk or like
Hmm.
he's not really like showboaty or like
Okay.
or yeah, he's not really a Hank Pym personality, I guess.
Okay. So you would say like Scott Lang is kind of, would you say he's like in the middle in terms of Hank Pym, and Eric O'Grady is like I know you don't know much about him, but he's basically uh like irredeemable, like he would use it for selfish purposes type
Oh,
of thing.
okay. Yeah, I know. Because I don't. Because Paul Rudd, like all the movies I've seen him in, he's basically like he's been like this really kind of good-natured guy, a little awkward, but he's always been like this really good-natured, like funny
Yeah.
guy. And I think Scott Lang's like that middleman guy, like he wasn't like the reason he was doing like the reason he stole Hank Pym's Ant-Man gear in the first place was to, like save his daughter,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like I feel like Paul Rudd's more like an everyday man, just like Scott Lang would be. He like he's not super smart, I wouldn't say, but he's definitely he's
Hmm.
maybe someone with street smarts, I guess, kind of like Scott was.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The way you put it, that makes like good sense actually.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I kind of don't. I think yeah, I'm starting to remember now. I really don't see Paul Rudd be as much of a Hank Pym. Yeah, the way you say it, yeah, that makes sense. I can kind of see it. Yeah, more Scott Lang, maybe Eric O'Grady if he's willing to go that far.
Hmm.
But yeah, but I think his natural character or how he is, yeah, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Not Eric, Scott Lang would be a good fit
Hmm.
for the Ant-Man movie. And then who knows, maybe you might see like Cassie Lang if they further develop
Yeah, like
Ant-Man.
the daughter or something. Yeah, because like I don't know, because I don't know if they. I feel like if you're gonna do anime, you do need to have Janet and
Mhm.
like you need to have the Wasp in there if you're gonna do anime like with the Hank Pym.
Yeah.
And like have they haven't said anything about like a Janet or anything, have they?
I They might have mentioned something for the Avengers,
Hmm.
but I don't know how they would fit that in with Hank Pym if he's not going to be Ant-Man, unless
Yeah.
he becomes like Yellow Jacket or the other personas that
Yeah, yeah.
he was, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah. The mentally unstable one.
yeah, right.
What that's when he goes to wife beater mode.
Yeah, exactly. Slap, you know.
Slap.
Yeah, I can see that with like yeah, the Batman slapping Robin. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. So okay, we're gonna move on, and then so I just saw this today, and I thought it was interesting. So Denzel Washington, I think he was offered the role for Lex Luthor,
Lex Luthor, huh?
Okay,
Interesting.
Black Lex Luthor. So okay, I'm not sure what happened with that, but then they also wanted him to play as John Stewart, um,
Ooh,
as Green Lantern.
that'd be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool. Uh,
Yeah.
and so I thought about it. I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, Denzel Washington, he would
Yeah.
definitely fit. Um, and then like some people were saying, yeah, maybe he's a little bit too old for that role.
Hmm.
Um, but then again, you don't have to exactly fit the character features and
Yeah.
all that stuff. You don't have to really do that. I mean, come on, it's
Hmm.
Denzel Washington. I think I would
Yeah.
go with Denzel Washington.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and I wish Princeton was here because yeah, he probably would have mentioned like some guys that
Hmm.
that can be that character because I know he's passionate about at least like the Black
Yeah.
Green Lantern. So
Yeah.
um, so let's see. I was thinking, would there be if it wouldn't be Denzel Washington, who else do you think can play John Stewart? As you've seen in anybody in movies, um,
Huh.
first thing I thought of, because he technically was John Stewart, but it was in a video game as a voice. We always mention him, Michael Jai White.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, he has the build. I think he has more than the build.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he can get to that seriousness, but he's also a funny guy.
Yeah.
So I think Michael Jai White can fit that role. I think I read somebody said how do you pronounce it? Idris Ibra? No. Uh, what's his name? Canceling the Apocalypse. What's his name?
I don't know. I never saw that movie.
Oh, you never saw Pacific Rim?
Nah.
Oh no, you need to see that. Idris Ibra. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name, but
Hmm.
yeah, I saw some people say him. I think he's playing Mandela right now
Okay.
in that movie. But let's see who
Mandela.
else. Who else was What else would it be? I mean, if you get somebody younger, no, you can't get somebody younger because he's kind of like a little bit of an older guy.
Yeah, yeah, because I think he's a war veteran from
He's a
what I
war
recall.
veteran. Yeah, and you're gonna need
Um,
that guy with that stature. But
yeah, trying to think of some other actors. Morgan Freeman's way too old.
yeah, maybe future John
Future,
Stewart.
future John Stewart. Let me, let me think. Well, too bad the guy that played Jed Jackson died.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That could have been okay. Let me see. Uh, what about the Old Spice guy? What's his name?
Old Spice. Old Spice guy. I do follow him on Twitter. I'm forgetting his name now, but yeah, he could do it actually. You would have to disregard him being Old Spice guy. I don't know if you can do that though, because people are gonna complain like, why is he so serious? Why is he not on a pony wearing a towel, wearing and a clam showing like diamond rings? Is not.
Be so buff though.
Yeah, exactly.
You show everyone else up. It's like, what up, soups? What's this?
Yeah. And the manliest Green Lantern you
I
ever.
know, right? That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd pay for that.
Right, exactly. Oh, he would actually be good. Yeah.
Yeah,
It might be a little bit too much. Maybe the Rock. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah. I feel like he should be darker though. I mean, I like that too.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. I mean, let's see. Who else can play him? I did see I saw some other names, but I'm forgetting now.
Wait, what about who was the guy in Transformers? Like the black guy in Transformers, like
Tyrese.
Tyrese Gibson.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't have to. He's been bald before.
Yeah, yeah. He,
At least
yeah,
in
yeah.
at least in
He has
Justice
been.
League, he's been bald.
Yeah, Dudley he has been. Like he just has to grow the beard. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, you
yeah.
can do that too.
I think Tyrese Gibson could be a good one.
Yeah.
Or how? Remind me, who's Tay Diggs again? I've heard the name. I just don't remember what he looks like.
Tay Diggs. Have such a blank memory right now. Tay Diggs. I know who you're talking about, but I'm forgetting
I
what
think
he's
I
in.
found. You could. I think this guy can pull it off. I found a picture of him. Give me one second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me see.
as we try to figure out who else can play John Stewart.
He was married to Idina Menzel. Dang, like a boss. I did not know he was. I did not know. Okay, I guess they're getting divorced. That's sad.
uh,
Fool. That fool. But yeah, I did not know that he was Idina. Wow, I did not know he was married to her. Wow.
Doug just got a revelation.
Whoa. How do can I image share with you how he looks like?
Yeah.
Or,
Is it from a separate window?
yeah, or it will be now. Yes.
Okay. And then go ahead, screen share, then click the window.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Here we go. So this guy is Green Lantern.
Yeah, yeah, that could fit. I mean, he could, I mean, he had hair before too,
Yeah.
but he can either go the bald way or the hair. So yeah, that would work too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely a lot of people that can play John Stewart. Denzel Washington is a really good choice, actually.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. Okay.
I think Denzel Washington would work.
He would definitely like work that role.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. And then let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna go down to our topic of the week. Okay, so we have some time. So we're gonna recap what we did in Christmas and all that stuff, and and then I think we'll pretty much end the show there. So let's see, what did I do for Christmas? Let me see. This past Christmas, I got a. Oh, okay, it was weird. I At first I was kind of basically broke. I didn't have money to spend to get presents for my family and stuff. So the funny thing was at my work I got an envelope. Actually, I got a package envelope basically. And so the boss over there is like, yeah, here, open it, and I hope you enjoyed and stuff. So I look at it. I got two envelopes inside. One was for like 700, no, not 700, $500. I was like, whoa, okay, $500, okay.
Nice.
And then I had a second envelope for I think it was 250.
Wow.
Something like that. 275. It was something like that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, something like that, or 225. So I had a total of $775 as a bonus from the residents that at a residential building that I work at. So I was like, wow, that's awesome. And the first thing I thought of was like
PS4.
Nice. I was like, no, I can't do that. I gotta buy presents for everybody.
Yeah.
So, but like that initial thing is like, oh man, I got PS4. I could actually get an Xbox One if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I gotta get presents. So I basically got that whole bonus. I got everybody presents, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. Let's see. I have yet to get a present myself, but if ever I was gonna get a present, I'll probably get GTA 5.
Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty much my Christmas this year. Let's see. Doug, what'd you get for your Christmas? So what happened in your Christmas this year?
Let's see. Well, I guess it's I guess it's technically Christmas / birthday because mine was like on the 21st.
That's right. You're a Christmas birthday person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty. It was alright. Just went to I basically went to two different Christmases. One for my dad's side, one for my mom's side. Oddly enough, we had my mom's side on my actual birthday, so that was interesting. It didn't do too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there was a really good cake. I will say that. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you gotta have good cake.
Yeah, especially for your birthday.
Especially for your birthday.
Yeah. 20, and then on the Christmas day, I went to my dad's side house, and then we got some. Basically, it's interesting. I guess our family doesn't really get actual presents. It's just basically they just give money, and then we just buy whatever it is we like. So basically, I ended up. Well, my sister actually gave me a 3DS XL for my birthday, which I was very excited about.
Awesome.
That. Yeah. So now I can actually play games a little easier, and it's nice to have a good screen and see everything in detail, like Pokemon, for example.
I hear that the 2DS is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because the 3DS split screen is basically one whole screen, so you don't have like that if you have like if each screen has like a different like if one screen is like kind of burnt out than the other type of thing, that you have one whole screen that is it's all evened out in terms of lighting and coloring and all that stuff. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, yeah, but one thing, the one flaw I found with it is like if I play, it hurts my hands to play Mario Kart. That's the one thing I have a disadvantage with it. It's like, yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my hand after a while.
Oh yeah, because it's handheld and you're gonna be.
Yeah, it's also a lot. It's a little bit flatter than the other 3DS was.
Hmm.
So like the other one was like a little bit thicker. Like okay, I can drive with it. But it's like ow, I had to squeeze so much harder. It's like,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, but I can still play Zelda and Pokemon, so it's like I can play the important games, the racing
Yeah.
games, kind of on the side. But
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, yeah, I
Um,
got
and then mention what else you got. You mentioned earlier when we started this episode.
yeah. I also got new in-ear monitors. So like if I'm if I basically they're basically like earbuds, but what
Okay.
they're a little more advanced. Like they have like my I think my original in-ears had like only like they have something in them called drivers.
Hmm.
So basically it I think like I'm not a sound technician, but I do notice the difference in the how it sounds.
Hmm.
But basically, the single driver means all the sounds kind of like just blasting through like one channel.
Okay.
So it basically means like you don't really get like any filtering really. It just kind of like comes straight at you.
Okay. Okay.
But like with the ones I got now, it has the three drivers in it, so like you get like more definition from each one. So like you can hear like a bass and the drums and like in one channel. You can hear like guitars and like strings and like different one. Then you can hear like vocals and a separate one. It's much more cleaner, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That's cool.
yeah, and they're useful. I'll use them for drumming or whatever, and I'll use them for band stuff. So it's
Hmm.
good.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. It's definitely something that you would need and use.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It also protects your hearing too, which you don't want to lose early. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. So, next part of the topic of the week. So, yeah, what we got? So, favorite memory. So, Doug. Okay. Well, I'll start first. But
yeah.
favorite memory. As I'm going blank tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have a hard time. Um, favorite memories in terms of Christmas. Uh, it would usually be after Christmas.
Mm.
Because with me, the things that I really wanted, I got it after I got the money for it with from family.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I, I love my parents. They gave me toys and stuff that I liked, but the stuff
Mm.
that I really wanted, yeah, aunts and uncles and grandpas and grandmas,
Mm.
they give you money so you can buy whatever you want to get. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was usually after Christmas that I would get like the game systems, like
Mm.
Super Nintendo was Christmas money. N64 definitely was Christmas money.
Mm.
PlayStation, pretty much onward was everything Christmas money. That's when I got the game systems, and that's the most recent like favorite memory that I would get because I'm really a gamer, and yeah, I never really got a game. Oh, actually, maybe I think I got a Nintendo. As far as if I can remember, a Nintendo on Christmas opening presents.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't have the Nintendo 64 freak out type thing,
Yeah.
but I was really happy that I did get a Nintendo on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's starting to open up. Yeah, Nintendo on Christmas Day is probably my favorite memory.
Mm.
Yeah. But how about you? You said that it was just money. So did you have the same thing? It was like after Christmas money, getting the thing that you want.
Usually, yeah, pretty much. I mean, like the only big, like actual like video game like Christmas present I got instead of like money. I think it was like when I was younger. I think in junior high. It's when my dad bought us the PS2 when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like probably something that I remember pretty vividly. Because
Okay.
I remember when it first came out. Like it was a really like, it was a huge thing when it first came out because like I had like a built-in DVD player and everything back at the time.
Yeah, exactly. That was a really cool thing in terms of
Yeah, yeah.
PS2.
It was a DVD player, and also like, I remember playing. there was one game I played to death, but then I realized after a while I realized how bad it was.
Hmm.
I used to play it. It wasn't SSX tricky because like that was the good snowboarding game. I think I had like I got like it came with games. I think it came with like ESPN like snowboarding or something like that. Like
Oh,
yeah, so like I was like, oh, it's kind of similar to Tony Hawk, but then I realized like, oh, this is SXX and this is so much better. I'm like, what have I been
yeah,
playing this whole time? Like, oh, well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man, PS.
I remember how I used to make how I used to make my snowboarders fail on purpose. It was kind of fun to watch that.
Yeah, watch them bail and stuff.
Yeah, watch them fail.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, PS2. That was a great system.
Yes, it was.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Next up. Okay. So next thing I have here is Christmas movie. There are a lot. There are a lot of Christmas movies. Um, what is your favorite one? And I would say I'm talking to Princeton right now too. Let me see. My favorite Christmas movie, I would say. Okay. All right. So he's ready. He's gonna be joining us in a little bit. Princeton.
Awesome.
So yeah, my favorite Christmas movie would be because I watch it every year. Christmas Story.
Nice.
They would usually air it on TBS 24 hours a day,
Mm.
and I would always see once. I would always see it once a year basically. Another one because technically it is a Christmas movie. Die Hard.
Nice. Oh, random thing about Chris's story.
Okay.
Do you know that the kid that played Ralphie was actually a producer for the Iron Man movie? Yeah, he's pretty
Really?
legit dude. Yeah.
Oh wow! So he's doing like producing and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's got some film credits to him. You check out
Oh,
his check out his IMDb sometime.
oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Christmas Story because yeah, always once a year, and then Die Hard because Die Hard is awesome.
Mm.
You know, and it's not the typical Christmas movie, but it's technically it happened on Christmas and it was basically like a Christmas movie.
Mm.
But yeah, how about you, Doug? How about you? What was any movies that stood out? You would have to watch on Christmas and gave you the feels.
I probably had to go with Elf.
Elf. Elf is
Yeah,
good. Elf is good.
classic. Because like I mean like really anyone can watch it. You'd have a good time watching it just because it's so ridiculous and like like it's one of the few like aside from Anchorman and Zoolander, like it's one of the very few like Will Ferrell movies that you can like you can bear and you can like sit through and like you'll love it. It's just
Yeah.
yeah, and like it's just like the stuff you remember from it. Like when he goes like he goes like the coffee shop. He's like, oh, you guys did it! You made the world's best coffee.
Yeah. Oh, Elf. Yeah, it was Elf kind of weirds me out because it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was typical. It wasn't typical Will Ferrell, but he was like really happy in that movie, and then that weirded me out.
Really? That's kind of the thing though. Like he's like an elf. He's like enthusiastic about everything.
I think that's because I think that was why. It's because he played an elf and he was so happy, and I was never used to that with the stuff that I seen of Will Ferrell. Yeah. Yeah. Was that the only movie, or is there another one you can think of?
Well, I guess the Home Alone. Wait, Jingle All the Way and Home Alone 2. I guess I'll
Jingle
go with
All the
those.
Way. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Put that cookie down.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, so this year I saw like the other Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen. I think I forgot. I saw one. I'm pretty sure I saw two, but I forgot it. But then yeah, I saw 2 and 3 because they had it like in a marathon. But yeah, those are pretty okay too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, and then me and my wife we watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation for the first time.
Mm.
And yeah, she was like, yeah, my wife was cracking up because I haven't seen it either, but like I knew what the vacation movies were like, but yeah, she never saw like a vacation movie, so yeah, she was having a ball with it, but yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, okay, So and then let's see, the last thing on top the topic of the week was our New Year's resolutions. Um, let's see. Uh, any resolutions? Basically go back because I stopped for like maybe a few months. I go back to working out, go back to training. Because
Nice.
I still do martial arts, and yeah, it's never. Yeah, I can definitely feel it right now that my body's not as motion
Hmm.
like mobile and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can definitely feel it when I work and stuff. And yeah, it besides video games, I love to train and do martial arts and stuff.
Hmm.
So and I'm pretty sure I want to keep that going until I die basically. So
Hmm.
definitely working out and training. Um, let me see. That's always the one main thing is because I tend to like stop towards the end of the year
Yeah.
when I'm pretty I go pretty decent like the rest of the year before I stop. Let me see, is there anything
Mm.
else, is there any resolutions I can think of? I will I will not stop eating because I love food.
Hmm.
um Well, maybe I do because I think I have like a little bit of a cholesterol issue right now.
Mm.
Let's see what else. What else? I can't think of anything. Uh, Doug, can you think of anything like right away that
Well,
you want to like
similar to
resolution?
yours. I basically get my like I guess well I think I gained a lot of weight back. I used to be like gosh a while 2 years ago I was like 140 something. Now I'm like 199. I was like, oh crap. Well,
Oh,
guess I get back on that because I can start feeling it now. Although I'm curious, I do want to ask you about it later too, like about the like when you do the martial arts thing. Is there a pretty affordable place where you do that, or where do
um,
you?
well, I started training at Daly City where I used to live. So
Oh, okay.
now what I do is because I'm a member on like 24-hour fitness. I would basically combine like weightlifting and that stuff, and then do like the cardio is basically martial arts. So like I would just do repetitions of my techniques
Yeah.
it's just basically keep it going on like constant basis, like every other day or like every you
Hmm.
know you know 5 days a week, 4 days, whatever. Just as long as I try to make it work and I actually start going, because that's usually my problem is
Yeah.
if I feel like I want to get like in terms of training, I want to start. It's starting is the issue, rather than like keep it going. Keep it going is
Yeah.
fine. Starting is the issue for me.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I know I'm pretty sure there's something else that I want to do, but I just can't think of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, martial arts and stuff. Let me
Nice.
see. Okay, Kristen just okay. Okay, let me see. Because it's almost 2, and I know you have to go.
Yep.
But yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else? Yeah. Besides working out, is there anything else you would want to do or get into or
Get
start?
into the teacher credential program somewhere so I can get an actual job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it because I want to, not because New Year's comes around. It's like, oh, I have to do something.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, but because okay, I'm gonna invite Princeton right now, but it is the end of Doug. So
Cool.
Doug, thank you very much
Cool. Thank you,
for
Mark.
joining.
Yeah.
Uh,
Happy New Year to you viewers out there.
yeah, because tomorrow basically it's Tuesday morning, and the next day Wednesday is New Year's. So yeah, so
Yeah.
Happy New Year's to you, Doug, and then yeah, we'll definitely talk in the next episode. So and
Awesome.
we'll definitely, because we do need to discuss what we're gonna do for Nerd in the Bay for 2014. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Cool. All
So
right.
thank you very much, Doug, and
No
then yeah,
problem.
we'll see you next time.
All right. Cool. All right, guys. Good
All right.
night.
Take care, Doug. So yeah, okay. So it's just me and I invited Princeton, so hopefully he can respond to the invite right now. But yeah. So let's see. There is stuff I have ready up for wrestling, but I need to wait for Princeton. Let me try to invite him again. Let me see. Okay. All right, there it is. Let me see. Let me try to go back on everything that we did. Denzel, yeah. Christmas, yeah. I mean, Christmas for me. Yeah, it was good because I wasn't expecting the bonus. Um, let's see. Yeah, because yeah, again, I was like, oh man, Christmas is coming and I don't have money, but the bonus came and it was good. I got everybody everything that they would want or they would like with the bonus, so that was good. And then yeah. So okay, I mean, I guess I could talk about what's in store for Nerd in the Bay this week or this coming week. So I do have stuff recorded for Ichota Games because I did download a bunch of games on the phone. So be stay tuned for more Ichota Games. I'm still because uh, two of the videos Ichota Games, both Real Steel videos, part one and part two, has been taking off really well. It kind of shocked me because it's like 1,000+ views now, which is yeah. I'm so like I'm so thankful for. So thank you guys for you know. Sorry, I'm re-inviting Princeton. So thank you guys for keep watching that video. I'm thinking of doing a part three um, of that. Just to recap and do like a. I think what I'm gonna do is do like video check-ins once they do like like updates in terms of their videos, and then in terms of the videos, and then like because they added more stuff and like I said, there you have more energy to do more fights and stuff, and and then seasonal stuff they add, and like I have like a championship match coming up in terms of the robot that I have for the second level of competitors. So yeah, so I definitely will do a check-in with Real Steel because you guys are watching it a lot, and again I'm really thankful for that. Um, where is Princeton? He is not. Sorry for the delay. Okay. But yeah. What else? What else is there? Yeah. I do have. So basically, I have part two and three of a playthrough, like of a playthrough, and then I have another video. I kind of don't want to like mention. I don't want to tell you guys until you guys see it. But yeah, there's more playthroughs coming. I do want to finish Karate Ka in terms of in terms of in terms of basically finishing it because I did basically beat the game, but you know I didn't like I guess 100% beat it. But yeah. Let me see. I guess that's I'm gonna this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this episode and then I'm gonna restart it with Princeton so it could basically be two episodes coming out. So thank you very much guys for viewing. Thank you very much for Doug joining us. And okay. Princeton's calling me now. So thank you very much for you guys watching and yeah, stay tuned for Nerd in the Bay on YouTube. Um, yeah, like I said, more intro to games, more playthroughs of other mobile games, and hopefully I can finish Karate Ka and then move on to the next one. But we'll see because the whole copyright thing with with uh, with YouTube, and I'm kind of iffy in terms of console gaming. But thank you very much, guys, and then I will see you back in a little bit as soon as I can get Princeton on, and we'll make it a over the top radio over the top episode. So thank you guys. Take care.